Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the paper pumpkin. This is the Hearts for You paper pumpkin kit, January 2025. I did an unboxing and demonstrated how to put these cards together. Here's a reminder of what those cards look like because I did forget to keep them whole. But we're going to be making some alternates. Well, one alternate, and I'm going to show you all the rest of them that I made, okay? So before we get started on that, of course, we have to go over some buzzworthy business of the day. So I have our Hello Spring Paper Pumpkin Kit for February that makes 9 cards. Petunia Pop is going to be the classic stamping spot. Spring is in the Air Dies add-on available for $12. They coordinate with January, February, and March paper pumpkin kits. Some of these are while supplies last. You can go to the link in the description box to sign up for the paper pumpkin, or as always, visit my blog at honeybeestampinhive.com. Next, we have our host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, do not use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up, and I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies. Next, we have our Join Special. It is celebration time, and during celebration, they always have some fabulous Join Special. Well, this is no different. When you purchase your starter kit for $99 plus tax, you're going to get to choose $125 worth of product. During celebration, they give you 2 extra options to add on to your $125 worth of product. You can either get option 1, which is a free stamp set, exclusive only to this Join Special, and 2 packages of Stampin' Right markers. That is 20 Stampin' Right markers and an exclusive stamp set, a $91 value. If you don't want this, you can just simply add option 2, which is $30 extra to your $125 of product that you're paying $99 plus tax for. Shipping is free. You're going to get a paper pumpkin kit in your starter kit, as well as some business supply packs. You don't have to sell. You don't have to make videos. You could join just to get the discount, okay? Or just to get the freebies that's comes in the kit. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium USPS flat rate boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used, all retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking $30 each for the boxes. Shipping is included. During celebration, I am having a promotion. When you spend $100 of product using my current host code, I'm going to send you one of these boxes for free. Now, if your order is $150, do not use the host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So I will still send you your box for free if you spend $150 or more and don't use the host code, okay? So that is all of our buzzworthy business. Don't forget that every $60 gets you a free item for celebration. Let's start. Now, these are the 3 cards from the kit. So we have this one here. This is the one I was eager to make an alternate with because I don't know, it's really cute. I love all the dimension in the background, but it's kind of plain. So I didn't do anything to change this card at all because it's just an all white base. There's nothing you can really do to change it except for cut this down and put it on a different base, and you don't really have much room. So this is one of the cards. I cut it down already. I cut the card front off and layered it on a Flirty Flamingo base and added this on the inside. The reason I cut this down is because I'm going to use the back side of this for my alternates. So I did not cut a whole full card. I only cut the back side and use that for my alternates. Then the second card is this one. It looks exactly the same, doesn't it? But I did cut it in half and just layered it on top of Flirty Flamingo, as you can see here, so that I can use the back portion of this like water wash look on all of my alternates, okay? So I use the back side of this card, the back side of this card, and one envelope to make all of my alternates, all right? And I did use one of these entire card bases, okay? Because since I couldn't cut that down. So here's the one I made using all of the hearts. So I only used 3 strips instead of 6. And if you can see, because I wanted those hearts in the background to show, I layered my hearts right in the middle of those. I sponged these, I'm not sponged it, but I used my blending brush with some petal pink ink over these hearts so they can pop out more. Put the petal pink on the label as well. And as you can see, I changed up the heart that's on here a little bit. I didn't layer it with the red one. Added some low profile dots. Those are online exclusives. So you can find those online. They come in petal pink and gold. So that is my first one. Okay. Then I brought in the dies, the Spring is in the Air dies. Where did I put those dies? So I brought in the dies for a lot of my cards. So these dies are really cute. This heart cuts out in two pieces, two separate pieces. So there's the frame and then the heart, okay? So on this one, I don't know if you can see it, but this is part of the envelope and this is part of the envelope. I did a side by, like a design with the stripes and the plain red on this one. Heat embossed our sentiment and just layered some of the card pieces on there. This is petal pink card base. So I did design all of the insides. I did put a little something in all of them. This one is using the envelope front. I added in some Coastal Cabana. This is the sticker. Yep. And that's the inside. This one here. This was the very last card I made because it was using scraps. So this is a petal pink card base. I stamped all over the background using the heart and the little leaf stamp that was in the stamp set. This is these hearts here. I colored them with the Real Red Stampin' Blend and cut 2 of them off and put it on here. These foil hearts came from I used the Bee Builder punch to punch those out. But that is from, let me show you, on this sticker sheet. The one that we used for one of the things when you have to use the outline. In the middle, that heart, it didn't look like a heart because it dipped down too much in the middle. So I just used my punch and cut out 3 little hearts from it. This is not one of the outlines they gave us. I fussy cut around the sticker sheet. This is all I have left. I just cut, that's why I'm saving it. I cut like the foiling to make an extra sticker. Then I fussy cut around that word love, stamped U, and heat embossed it. Okay, and those are the low profile dots on there again. Here's another one using the dies, that the add-on, and I also added 1 stamp set in, and that was the Elements of Text. Let me show you that stamp set. I should have had it out. This is the stamp set I added just to give me some of these textures. This is an online exclusive. I love this stamp set, but I use that. So this is cute. This is Flirty Flamingo, Coastal Cabana, Real Red, Basic Black, and Basic White. And the insides, almost all basically the same. Here's another one using those hearts. This one I stamped the text on. I stamped the text on the background on the petal pink. And then underneath this heart, I took my hobby blade. Where's my take your pick tool? We have different things. So on the take your pick tool, this little hobby blade, I cut that heart out that was in the middle of this label here and used it on another card, and I'll show you that later. But I still wanted to use that rectangle, so I just covered it up with the dies. Isn't that pretty though? On the inside, I use a lot of basic black. And here's one just red, black, and white. And the sentiment here came from the greetings, what is it? Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera pack. I took it out of that. That was very cute and plain and simple, but it's still cute. And I added some of the purple adhesive back sequins from the Celebration brochure. So I earned a couple of packs of those for free, so I said I might as well use them. Then our last one for this part of the video is this one. Here is the heart that I cut out that matches this frame here. So now you can see a little better the 2 different designs. This is from the envelope. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so those are the first set of cards, and now we're gonna make our card for this video. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have here a base of thick basic white. It's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Let's burnish down our score line. We have some fresh freesia that is 5 by 3 3/4, and we're gonna layer on some basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. But before we do that, I want to stamp on it. So I'm going to get some fresh freesia ink. We're going to stamp a heart, the open heart at the bottom here, just like that. And then we're going to get the solid heart, and we're going to get Berry Burst and stamp that on here. I wanted to use some colors that were not in the kit, so that's why I switched to some purples. Because I love that this kit lends itself to just love. It's not necessarily Valentine's Day, even though it's full of hearts. The stamp set does not say Happy Valentine's Day. It just celebrate love, because, you know, people do need hearts for other things besides Valentine's, like anniversary or birthdays even. You just love somebody, you know. So that is our inside, and I meant to use my, what is that called? Stamping seal. But I've gotten so used to using this glue. There we go. We'll put that right on the inside. That way we can work on the outside of our card. Okay, so now for the outside, I already done my die cutting. So I die cut some Berry Burst. This is, oh boy, I forgot what size this is. Okay, this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And I die cut the heart using the Spring is in the Air dies. I die cut it in Fresh Freesia, Berry Burst, and Balmy Blue. And I'm going to be using the Balmy Blue frame part here to put in there like that, okay? So before we get started with this, I want to place this on my card where I want it. I'm going to get my pencil, and I'm going to lightly trace this heart, because I want to stamp some things on the inside here. And I'm just going to trace it just a little bit. I don't need the whole thing, okay? And I'm going to stamp the word love, and I want to stamp that in Berry Burst. I just want the word love. Try to write here in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfectly in the middle, but sort of, kind of. Well, I think I need this ink still. So let's keep that out. And here on our card front, we're going to stamp our sentiment, "You're my favorite," at the bottom in Berry Burst on Berry Burst. I'm going to stamp that right at the bottom. Oop, and I did forget to stamp something on the inside of the card. So let's open that back up. I'm trying to get all the stamping done. We're going to get some Balmy Blue and the little leaf image, because I did want that stamped in there just like that. Okay. Now that is all of the stamping done. We are going to make a shaker card. So I'm going to go ahead and erase my pencil lines, because I didn't need much. So I did it really light. I just want to make sure it's not there. Okay, so I have a window sheet here. And this is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I'm going to get my tearing tape if I can find it. And we're going to tape this to the back of our cardstock here. So I'm just going to put some tape around our heart. So we get all those backings off. And I want to put this right over, just like that. We want to make sure that is on there pretty good. Then we're going to take some of the adhesive, the foam adhesive strips. These are the foam adhesive strips, and we're going to put this all around our heart here. Now this one you do want close to the heart, this opening, because this is what's going to hold our shaker bits in. And you don't want those to, you know, be way down here, because you can't see them if they're way down there. So that would be a waste. But you do want to make sure that when you're using more than one piece, that you get them very close together, because you don't want any of your shaker bits coming out. So let's cut this right there. And then we're going to use the rest of this for the rest of our back here, because we need to pop up everything at the same level, because these adhesive strips are a little taller than our regular dimensionals. So you can't fill in with dimensionals, because it'll be at a different height. And I like to get a lot of strips on here, because I don't want anything sagging. Okay, so that should be good. So that is that. Then we're going to get some glue. I should have used my adhesive sheets. That way this would have been a sticker, because sometimes glue in the window sheets don't get along very well. So we want to make sure we kind of rub this glue out so it won't squish. We don't want anything oozing out. Okay. So if you have the adhesive sheets, use those when you die cut. See how I got that little bit of glue right there? Okay. Then we have that. And I was not supposed to stamp on this. Oh my goodness. I had a piece of fresh freesia, and I probably did that too low. Let's stamp on here. I kept going, when I was saying tone on tone, I'm like, I don't remember thinking tone on tone. Now this fresh freesia piece is 3/4 of an inch, and I'm not sure the length, because I just cut it down long enough to fit my greeting. Okay, so let's glue this on. Since we already have everything popped up, we don't want to pop this up as well. So I'm just going to glue that right here at the bottom, like so. Where's the top of my glue? Because this card is almost done. So we can go ahead and remove the backing to all of our foam strips here. And then we're just going to decorate. So what I have to use for shakers is the Boca, the itty bitty Boca mix. I'm not sure how to say that word, but I say Boca. So we're just going to spoon some of this out. I have a little ice cream sampling spoon. Ooh, so pretty. I don't want to get too much, but I don't want it to be too little either. Let's pile it up. There's all kind of things in here. Isn't that sequence pretty? Oh my goodness. Okay. So now we're just going to place this. I can get away with adding some more. I don't want it to be too empty. So I might get away with adding a little bit more. Yeah. I think they want to join the party. They're jumping out. Okay. We won't push our luck. Let's close this up so we won't spill it, because that would be horrible. So now we have to be careful not to bump this. Try to get it right here in the middle. Press it down. And there we go. Look at that. See how much I wanted to be able to see it, but you can still see the word love. And then shaker, shaker. That is so cute. And then our inside. Isn't that nice? Oh boy, I love shaker cards. Okay, let me show you the rest of the alternates. Okay, so our shaker. So when I cut those, remember I told you I die cut the heart in 3 different colors. These are the 2 cards that I made from those. So I stamped the love, sentiment, and the hearts on the berry burst. This is the fresh freesia frame with the balmy blue outside. And the rest of the color. Oh, I used the plaster painting 3D embossing folder on this one. And those are the insides, the same on the inside. Okay, so those are 2 more. Then I did this one. This is from the one of the card bases from the kit. Everything else I just die cut myself and, you know, use cardstock. Again, here's the celebration sequence on these 2. This is the low profile dots on that one. Oh, I did a fun fold. You guys know I always do a bookbinding fold. Isn't this pretty? All these layers. Look at that. This is the Bee Builder punch again. This black heart actually came from the kit. It was when the card, where's the card at? The one that, one of the original cards. This, see how it has the little holes there? That's where the black heart came from. I just colored it black. So, yeah. There's that one. Then we have this one. This is the one I told you I took my hobby blade and cut out that heart in the middle. That's this right here. This red piece, the stripes, that's from the envelope. I'm also using the twine from the kit as well. Here's another one that uses the text of elements stamp set, or elements of text rather. I love this little design. I've seen it online somewhere. Thought it was super cute. Have that. Let's move some stuff over. Oh, and these next 2 are my favorite by far. I love this little layout. So this is the plaster painting embossing folder, and this is the soft wave 3D embossing folder. Those are 2 of the new embossing folders. This one is online exclusive, and this one is in the mini. But I have the dimensions for some of these cards on my blog at Honeybee Stampin' Hive. So not all the cards, because some of them are, you can tell they're basic sizes, but I didn't write it down because I was just creating, to tell you the truth. So I love those 2 designs. Then we have this one, was made out of the scraps of the paper I had left. And these are 2 different, this piece is from the back of the card base. This piece is from the envelope. And they are a little bit different in color. And then this is from the back of one of the card bases. And then I use those stickers, those hearts, I cut pieces. And these are the other 2 hearts from that one card that popped out, which is up next. My last card, my last alternate. So see, this, these are the hearts that popped out of here. I put some gold foil, not gold, the champagne foil from one of the stickers. I cut it to pieces and put it behind those hearts to fill in the empty space. I fussy cut this outline from one of the stickers, the negative part. So that's that. And that is all of our alternates for this paper pumpkin kit. So I think I made 20 cards because I did count cutting down this card as an alternate because I had to put it on the base, so I changed it from the original design. But here's the card we made today. Isn't it so cute? I love it. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.